not the Facebook page, but we're having trouble with the stream. I don't know why the stream's not wanting to work, but we're going on Facebook and all the different things. So obviously, you guys have probably some pretty cool hobbies. Do you guys do them all together, or do you guys do separates?
We do like it's not really a hobby. It's like what we do with the school as well. We do like Skills USA together and stuff like that.
Oh, that's awesome. And I saw Campbell's. Didn't you guys place like super high last year or something like that?
Yeah, we won state. As
You
like
won
a
state.
Yeah.
That's what
chapter.
it was. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I mean, how hard is it to win state in skills?
It
Like-
depends on how big your chapter is, because
Okay.
typically chapters that have more members and are entered in more contests tend to win more because there's more, because you get points based off of like your bronze, silver, and gold medalists,
Mm-hmm.
and so people that compete, obviously, if you have more competitions entered, then you'll get more medals, and so with that,
Yep. You guys kind of look like you have senior night coming up, right? So this is going to be a really big testament for you guys. What's the biggest key for you guys to really kind of focus in on?
I think the biggest thing we can do is just do our jobs and trust the people around us to do their jobs. And it's like when we're not in, like we find each other, figure out what we're all seeing, and just find a way to make it work, get something done.
yeah, and I think that communication goes along with that too. We need to communicate, like Dylan said, like communicate what we're seeing, and things that we need to do to improve our game plan or improve our runs or whatever it is.
Improve the rounds, do what you kind of do on those ends. So, I mean, when you look at Sheridan, obviously you got to figure out a way to control Breck Breed in that situations. Obviously, you got to figure out a way to make sure Coulter Lang has a ton of time in the pocket, because this is a Sheridan team that can really put a lot of pressure on you guys. What in film have you guys seen that you guys are like, okay, they're doing this, they're stacking the box here. What have been ways to kind of like prevent that?
We kind of just have some like special like pass sets that we can go into to help combat, like because they have blitzes. They bring 6 people and just have to where we have like James or Jack stay in to help us and do that.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, guys, I think we're getting close to end of y'all's time, which you guys are probably happy about. You're like, yeah, you don't have to talk on anymore. But best of luck coming up against Sheridan. What are quick 3 keys that you guys want to focus on that your team? We'll go with this. You focus on the O-line. You focus on the team as a whole. What are 3 keys from both of you guys that you guys want to happen against Sheridan this week?
For the O-line, I think it's crucial. We keep moving our feet. We don't get into double teams in pass pro because they've shown like they're gonna blitz. They're gonna blitz around. Like once someone gets into it, they're gonna blitz and just communicating.
Absolutely.
As a team, I think that we need to celebrate the big plays, not let our morale get down. We need to play smart, and we also need to not get any dumb penalties.
Awesome. Well, Dylan and Jackson, I appreciate you guys hopping on here, and best of luck on senior night against Sheridan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. More of the Gillette Game Plan coming your way live here from Pizza Ranch.
Score big this fall with BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging. Our state-of-the-art X-ray and MRI scans deliver crystal clear results faster than a quarterback sneak. With timely scheduling, we'll get you in and out with ease. Trust our expert team to keep you in the game with precise, detailed images and compassionate care. Visit blackrockmri.com or call 682-8228 to schedule your appointment today. BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging, your health, our precision.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. We take pride in every project, big or small, because your outdoor space should be a source of joy and beauty. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. And sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. From weekly mowing to complete property care, our clients trust us because we treat every lawn like it's our own. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the drive.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. Our team is committed to craftsmanship, consistency, and care, bringing out the best in every property we serve. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
When it comes to purchasing a new or pre-owned vehicle, White's Frontier Motors makes buying locally easy. Their lot is filled with only the best new Chevy and GMC vehicles. Or are you looking for pre-owned? White's Frontier Motors has you covered. They have a vehicle for every budget. Stop by 444 Skyline Drive or browse their inventory at whitesfrontier.com. Don't forget their $1,000 price match guarantee. White's Frontier Motors, proud supporter of our local businesses, students, and athletes. 682-8851.
Looking for your dream home or the perfect commercial space? Are you considering selling? At Signature Real Estate Group, we've got you covered. Visit us at 1211 South Douglas Highway, Suite 90 for personalized service and expert guidance. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our experienced team is here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and guide you every step of the way. Call us today at 307-670-9222 and let us help you find the perfect place to call home. Signature Real Estate Group, faith, family, and real estate.
Craving pizza.
And welcome back here with more of the Gillette Game Plan live here at the Pizza Ranch. Chase Horsley, the Horseman, alongside now with Daniel Dixon. And all the technical difficulties should be gone. Everything should be working, the streams, all the different things. But Facebook, if you want to go back and watch the full stream of it, you can go watch it on Facebook. It'll also be, once I download it, it'll go to YouTube too, so you won't miss any of the action. So. But tell me a little bit about yourself. I mean, obviously, you know, a senior trying to get through the realms, right?
Linebacker, tight end, and a lot of our special teams at Campbell County, and like personal stuff too. I do FBLA and FFA, and I'm really involved with other stuff in the school, National Honor Society,
Nice.
all that stuff.
So you do Gillette FFA?
Yes.
Any big events or anything coming up for you guys?
Not exactly, and I mean, with football and everything, I'm not the most involved with FFA during the fall because it's kind of just a full schedule with football and homework and everything.
It's understandable. Well, if you have any other events, let me know. We'd love to support them, you know, shout them out, all that type of stuff. So definitely let your advisor know on that situation. So we help out Coal Country all the time. So we want to steer the wealth and all that. So I would love to help you guys out. But when you kind of look as FFA, you kind of look at all the different things that you do as a whole. Has leadership ever been one of the things that you've kind of really had to focus on? Maybe you've taken the leadership from the FFA to football, or you've taken it from maybe just as a normal bystander situation.
Yeah, I mean, I when I was little, I wasn't much of a outspoken kid. I wasn't very great in social situations. And FFA, some of the events I do, like speaking and stuff, it has helped me to be able to, you know, reach out and speak and be a leader, talk to the kids on our team who maybe aren't the most like involved socially and everything, and just like make connections with people, be a leader in that way.
Absolutely. You know, and it's kind of sometimes it's hard to try to be that outspoken person instead of being that follower. And, it kind of, the one thing I always say, you got to be a follower before you can be a leader, because you have to learn those aspects. Did you have to learn that situation too?
Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, ever since my freshman year, I've been practicing with the varsity, and just seeing all those guys that came before me, and some of picking up any of their leadership skills as I progressed, and it just it helped me a lot to envision how a leader really works on a football team. Just yeah, it gave me a knowledge of what to do in those situations.
So when you kind of look yourself, I mean, obviously, you're a linebacker. You've made some really big plays so far this football season as well. I mean, there's been kind of ins and outs. What would you say has been probably like the big defensive things that you guys have really kind of focused on?
Well, a massive point, I mean, early in our season was definitely our run fits and tackling up the middle. I mean, we very much at the start of the season have had a hard time with sound tackling and being very upfront against the run, and we really turned that around against Thunder. We kept them to 101 rushing yards, which is substantial.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
It's a team with so many all-purpose yards every single week like them, and that's just a massive point where we've improved, and that's huge for Sheridan with being such a rushing team, and we're just hoping we can use that and shut down their run like we have with other teams.
Obviously you bring up Sheridan, a great great point, because I mean, Sheridan is kind of like the epitome of Wyoming football because one, they haven't been beaten in 4 years, right? So obviously, until someone can beat them, everyone's gonna be like, oh, they're winning the state championship. They're gonna do this. They're gonna do that. Has there been a lot of like? How has been like the locker room so far? Has it been like really just kind of focusing on one game at a time, focusing on yourself, or has it been like, oh, we're gonna try and we're gonna go take back what happened last year?
So that's a huge key in film every week, and I mean, Garst is always adamant on let's focus on this week, and then the next week is the next. I mean, if Sheridan never got brought up after a sentence or two, it's brought straight back to we're focused on this week, and the time will come for them. And I think that's really helped us to focus on the game at hand. And this week we can focus on them and put that effort into thinking about stopping that epitome
What's
of
one of
Wyoming football.
What's one of the biggest things you've learned so far throughout film this week?
A massive key is obviously stopping their wide receiver fly with Breck Reed, and a lot of their motions and double moves and passing. And that's one thing we've massively improved on as well is covering over the top with our DBs and keeping that covered. And we've put in a lot of new coverages and defensive formations and things to help with aligning to their strengths, which is a couple stud players on their offense. And we believe that if we can shut them down and force other players to make big plays, that's where we'll be able to capitalize.
Absolutely. Well, obviously we gotta kind of hit a little bit more on what are you planning to do like afterwards? This is it. What are you planning on doing?
Well, I'm gonna hopefully go to UW on a full ride, possibly for academics, and study engineering, civil and mechanical engineering at the University of Wyoming, and then hopefully go on to find a career in that.
Are you trying to like maybe pull a walk-on situation at Wyoming, or?
I've thought about walking onto their wrestling team. I just don't know if college football is going to be the pursuit for me with how much schoolwork and everything I'm going to have. But I guess when the time comes, I will talk to coaches about that and see where I stand on that.
Kind of jumping away from football for a second, I see you're wearing a Nuggets jersey or a Nuggets sweater, whatever you want to kind of call it. I mean, so are you an actual Nuggets fan, or did you just go to a game, buy the shirt, and said, I went to a game?
Since I'm a little kid, I know this will raise stuff too, but I've been a Celtics fan for a long time.
So you're a Boston fan, okay?
I'm a Boston fan.
So I'll deal with you now, okay? I thought there's kind of one of those things where you're like, I worked for the Oklahoma City Thunder, so it's like you wearing a Nuggets there. I'm like, you got to take that off right beside me. That's like no, like that just does not work. But I'll take it. You're a Celtics fan that has no affiliation to the Thunder whatsoever. We're good.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite player on Boston?
Probably Jalen Brown. I mean, he's been playing on the team for, since I became a fan when I was a little kid, and
That's awesome.
he just, yeah, he's in presentations I've made about myself, my favorite teams and stuff since I was young, and yeah, he's always just been a player I've followed, been a fan of.
Do you have like a favorite football team or?
Yeah. So my aunt is from Wisconsin, and she has just indoctrinated me. I'm a hardcore Packers fan. I love the Packers.
Oh man, I guess we can't be friends now. I'm unfortunately, I'm the team that the fan base always wants to win a Super Bowl every single year, but can't get it done. You know, you know exactly where I'm going with that. But been one for a really long time. Are you a baseball guy too, or?
Not a huge baseball fan. I mean,
okay. So basically, just football, basketball.
Yeah,
and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
So are you more of a college guy or NFL guy?
Definitely probably watch more NFL football.
More NFL?
College,
Okay.
yeah.
Would you say probably your college is probably Wyoming?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, well, awesome. Well, before we get you out of here, real quick, blast. Have you've never been on the show before? No. No. Okay.
No.
So you get 2 more questions then. So this first one is going to be about football. The next one's not. What are 3 keys to beating Sheridan?
The 3 main keys to beating Sheridan is obviously, first of all, stop their key offensive players. You know, good run fits. They have a very strong offensive line and everything, and making sure we're sound on defense, and then as well staying very disciplined, because Sheridan has been just outstanding at staying a disciplined team in history, and I think any stupid penalties, personal fouls, or anything like that, that'll kill us against a team that's so sound like that. And then probably the last thing is not allowing their special teams to make huge plays, touchdowns, kick returns, punt returns, anything like that. They also have a history of capitalizing on those against teams too and getting the advantage through that.
Absolutely. So your non-football question is, what's your pregame snack, pregame drink that you like to have? I know Coach probably told you were going to get this question, so.
Every time I go to the gas station, it's gonna be Gushers and Arizona half and half. Arnold.
Gusher,
Yeah.
Are you tropical Gushers or just regular Gushers?
Normally the regular ones, but sometimes I mix it up.
Sometimes you mix it up. Yeah. You're the second person out of all of Wyoming so far that I've heard say Gushers now. Like, I thought Gushers died. I mean, that's kind of how I thought. I didn't think they made them anymore, but apparently they do.
Huh.
So, I mean, I didn't like them as a kid. I think I should try them again, see if I like it, but I'll see. All right, we got more of the Gillette game plan coming your way. We're going to take a look at the highlights when we come back. We are going to talk with James Hahn coming up after this. On for.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like with how tight this game is, obviously you never want anybody to get injured, but injuries could play another one of those small things that play a big factor in this game.
Playing a big factor indeed. It's a 2 wide out set. Hudson's going to get the ball. Hand ball off over to James Hahn. Hahn passes out to the 25, cuts back out to the 30, 35, 40. He has a wide open room out to the 50, to the 40, onto the other side. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Camels!
If you blinked, you might have missed it there.
That's a great play call. So they went read option on the opening play. The Bolts took the bait, and Hahn goes to the house.
Touchdown for Campbell County. One play and taking it all the way to the house. Chase Worsley alongside with Derek Starkey, Johnny Mickelson, who's joined us here in the second half. It's Coulter laying first down at 10 with 3:51 left to go here in the third. He's going to get the ball. He fires a wide open man to the end zone. Cohen Medler. Touchdown, Camels. He's going to get the ball. Here's Hudson. He's going to make the catch out over to Garrett Brewer. Brewer is going to find a little bit of a hole out to the 5, out into the end zone. Touchdown, Bolts!
It looked like he might have had some room to run, but just kind of fell forward a little bit, but able to get that first down.
You know, the tush push. We'll jump into that story in a moment. Hadley Hudson, trick play from Blake Edwards. The pass, it's caught! It's a diving catch to Blake Edwards! My mama! 5:11 left to go. Clock stopped after the incomplete pass. If you're Thunder Basin, what do you try running here? Do you try just getting some yards, run it up the gut? As he's going to send Tavin in motion, hands off over to Xander Coombe, goes right up the gut and into the end zone. Touchdown, Bolts! Woo! And we're a PAT away from tying this game.
I like the Bolts. They're committing to their run game, not going away from it, forcing that Campbell's defense to stay honest there. And Campbell's clearly expecting another pass. Weren't ready for that run up the gut here, and you got to give credit there to Xander Coombe for running his heart out tonight.
Yeah, that's excellent play calling from the Bolts staff, because it's really easy when you're struggling running the ball. It's really easy to just give up on it.
Ball down, kick is on the way, and it is good. And we have a tie ball game here at the Battle of Gillette. Coulter Lang's going to get the ball. He's going to cut it out over towards his left side, trying to cut inside. He's going to get knocked down. And does he get out of bounds? No, he doesn't. Clock keeps rolling.
They're going to have to get up.
There's
on the spike
15
at 15
seconds
14,
left to go. They got to
13,
spike it quick.
12,
There's 11 seconds.
11,
10 seconds.
10.
They're set up. Coulter Lang's going to get the ball. He spikes it down with 7.3 seconds left to go.
Oof.
And it's 4th down.
Oof.
Oh, man.
Carson Eyeshine looks like he's coming in to kick a field goal, and this is not going to be an easy kick because they took that football and they went too far to the left. It's no longer going to be just a shot right up the gut. It's going to be a little bit further. Looks like a 25-yard field goal. Excuse me, 27. I was too shy. For all the marbles, 7.3 seconds left to go. The ball down, kick is on the way, kick is high, kick is long, and the kick is good! The kick is good with 3 seconds left to go! The Camels have taken a 17-14 lead. And 10. Hadley Hudson in the back. It's going to be a Hail Mary till the very end. 17-14. Hadley Hudson steps up out of the pocket, rolls back to his right side. He looks, he's got to throw the football, and the pass is going to be incomplete. And Campbell County is going to come away with the win. The final 17-14. Camels survive and move to 7-0 on the season. And welcome back here with more of the Gillette Game Plan live here at the Pizza Ranch. And one of those highlights you saw was James Hahn, who's joining us right now. And James, I mean, I've heard from a lot of people. I guess I got to ask you, were you out of breath after you ran that?
Yeah. I ain't going to lie. I had to sit on the bench for a little bit.
Said, I'm not going to lie about that. Yeah. And he was just like, I'm going to sit. Did you drink your Gatorade or your water?
Yeah.
That
my Gatorade,
hands above
got
your
water.
head or on your helmet, that type of stuff.
Yeah, hunched over. But
yeah. What were you thinking when you were running? Because I was really hoping it wasn't I'd try and pull a Daniel Jones, but I was really hoping you were just going to continue running it. What was the thought process?
After I broke it out, I was like, oh, I got it. And then Coulter came up beside me, and I was like, oh, I definitely got it. So.
I think the funny part about this, and we didn't really talk about it on the broadcast, is not one, not two, but 3 Camels ended up right beside you and just kind of like right there. And they started from the further back. Like, there's no discredit to you, man, but I was just like, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, but
I mean, you're a power back. So, I
yeah,
mean, when you.
Yeah, I weigh him by like 60 pounds. So,
yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you're a power back. That's kind of what we've been talking about all season long. You're not the Speedy Gonzalez. You're the power back with Derrick Henry or Ezekiel Elliott. What would you refer yourself as to?
I don't know. Cam Scatterbo.
Cam Scatterbo. That's a good one too. He had a really good game this past week.
He did.
He kind of made me mad because I lost fantasy because of that guy. I was so annoyed. Yeah. But anyways, I mean, he's doing really well. But
The one thing is at least you didn't pull a Daniel Jones running all the way there and then falling down at the 10-yard line.
Yep, I made
So
it.
so I am proud about you. I'm proud on you on that. But that was kind of crazy. You saw that video, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was pretty crazy. But when you look at this team, obviously you're the back. You're the guy that kind of takes everything, takes it up the middle. Do what you got to do to get the yardage for your team. You know, you're averaging 4 to 5 yards a carry in that regard. What really is kind of like helped you get to that point?
I mean, the O-line's been pretty solid. They've been picking up the guys and allowing me to get those yards. And so,
is there
pretty much all
anything
them.
this year that maybe your running backs coach, maybe Coach Garst has kind of said to you that's kind of really pushed you over the top?
I mean, just play hard and run the ball angry, and that's what
Run
I've
the
been
ball
doing.
angry?
Yeah.
So you have an angry face when you're running the football?
No, it's just like have the mentality I'm going to run them over.
you
They're
go.
not going to hit me. So
So I know I wasn't. I know what you meant, but you know the listeners may not have known.
Yeah.
So you know we gotta clarify on all those situations. So, but obviously you guys have a game against Sheridan, and I know we're talking. You know we've got the win right, 17-14 over Thunder Basin, but you can't just really just be like, okay, well now we're done. Like no, you got Sheridan that comes up. And we've got, you know, the game will be on Friday night at 6 p.m. People can listen on 97.3 Campbell FM, also BasinRadio.com, also YouTube, Basin Sports Network. So a lot of different places people are going to be watching. There's going to be a million people probably watching the game, you know, in those regards. But your mentality going into this game, what are you seeing from the team so far?
I mean, I feel like we're all pretty locked in and ready to go get the dub. But I mean,
Is there anything that coaches have been kind of saying to you guys? I know one thing that Dixon was saying was anything that was talked about Sheridan, it just kind of brought it back to the team saying, hey, okay, well, we need to do this so the Sheridan can't do this. Is there any of that type of stuff that's been going on in your realm of the world?
yeah, for sure. Like you can't worry about whatever they're doing. You got to worry about what we got to do to get better. So.
When you've looked at film from all the games, I know you probably have done it quite a bit throughout this season. Is there a certain game you kind of look back onto and you're just like, man, I wish I would have made that cut, or I wish I would have made that read as you know, as the running back, as the guy?
I don't know. Probably like Kelly Walsh and stuff.
Kelly Walsh?
I wish, I would have been able to read better. I didn't have very much time and made bad reads. But that's probably
Absolutely.
the worst one.
So, what do you like to do for fun? What's your hobby?
I mean, I pretty much play sports all year round, but I like enjoy, hunting, fishing, that kind of stuff.
Okay, so you play sports all year round. Tell us what kind of sports do you play?
I play hockey and then soccer in the
So
spring.
you play hockey?
Yeah.
How are you pretty good at hockey?
Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty good.
Are you the goalie?
No, I'm not the goalie. I play center and
You're the
wing.
center?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Who do you play for?
I play here in Gillette for the Grizzlies, and then I play for Team Wyoming and those guys. So.
In Team Wyoming?
Yeah, so
Is
it's
that like an all-star team?
Yeah, it's like the best kids around the state.
Okay. So do you guys like travel around?
Yeah, so we go to Boston, Detroit, Arizona, Seattle, all those kind of places.
Wow. So kind of feels like hockey might be your kind of realm. A little more?
I'd probably say I'm better at football, but
Better at football than hockey? So what are you wanting to do? Are you wanting to go play hockey, play college football, play soccer? What are you wanting to do for a career?
I mean, I'm going to probably go into engineering and stuff, but based
Okay.
on what college is, whatever offers, that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
just seeing.
If you got a hockey scholarship and a football scholarship, two different places, which one would you take?
I don't know. Might have to go with hockey.
Might hockey?
Yeah, I don't know. I like it more. It's like more high tempo and
Yeah.
like the accelerate, like, adrenaline and that kind of rushes more. But
So do you get to go? Have you seen like the Gillette Wild and all them play?
yeah,
Yeah. Do you like watching them and all that?
I mean, sure, but I'd rather
You
watch.
just wish you were playing out there.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. I kind of feel like with kind of what you're thinking about, it kind of feels like at some point you're gonna be there playing some hockey. You say you're really good at football, but kind of feels like your passion kind of feels like you want to play hockey more than football.
I mean,
Just
I
just
don't
a
know.
little bit
I don't know.
from already what I'm picking up.
I'd play either, but
You play either?
Yeah.
Okay, and the other sport was soccer, right?
yeah, my first year was last year, and
How'd you do?
I mean, I did all right. I played varsity for regionals and state, and had 2 goals and stuff. But
I did all right. I just had 2 goals at regional state. First year playing soccer. I mean, it just what can't you do?
I don't
Can you
know.
hit a baseball?
I've never played baseball.
Never played baseball. Okay. Cheerleading. Oh, from Coach Walker. It's great. So, all right. Before we get you out of here, what is your pregame snack, pregame drink that you like to have?
I go get a 6-inch from Subway with a bag of chips and a Gatorade.
Okay. Now, if you've talked with any one of your guys, you know that I'm very specific animal. So, what kind of sandwich are you eating?
Like ham and cheese with like lettuce, black olives, green peppers, that kind of sandwich.
That kind of sandwich? A good
Yeah.
sandwich, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So, and then obviously, when you guys have this game against Sheridan, what are 3 big goals, keys that you want to focus in on?
I mean, me like picking up, blitzing backers and helping out the O-line, and then just making my reads and knowing where to go when I get the ball, and then, I don't know, help Coulter on the pass block.
Yeah.
Make sure he doesn't get hit.
Well, and final question, what does senior night mean to you?
I mean, it means a lot. It's pretty much the last go, and so,
Try not to get emotional right now, I can tell.
yeah.
Understandable. So, all right, well, we'll let you get out of here, James, and appreciate your time, and best of luck against Sheridan coming up on Friday.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. More of the Gillette Game Plan coming your way. We'll be back after this.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet, fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cactus bread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade, packed with games for all ages and loads of prizes. Great food, great fun, all in one place. That's the Pizza Ranch way. Pizza Ranch. Right on in. Saddle up. Eat well. 1000 West 2nd Street next to Thunder Basin.
Hi, my name's Hallie Moeller. I'm this year's Cold Country FFA president.
Hi, I'm Daisy Sosby, and I am this year's Cold Country FFA's treasurer.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Binder, and I'm this year's Cold Country FFA secretary at Thunder Basin High School.
We got a fun event to tell you guys about. We are hosting the 2nd annual Fall Festival, and it will be at the back of the Thunder Basin High School parking lot. It is only one day this year, October 18th, from 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. It is a mission by canned food or donation to our chapter, and we are doing this to hopefully help educate the community more about agriculture.
We're going to have a huge pumpkin patch, an amazing petting zoo with goats, alpacas, pigs. We'll also have a face painting booth for kids of all ages, because we are all kids at heart. We'll have different photo booth settings, and we'll also have a corn pit with the corn donated by the co-op.
You'll also have many different food trucks and local vendors. Some of those vendors are agriculture education associations, and they will have fun activities for the kids and family to help us educate the community about agriculture.
Hope to see you there!
Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Fall is here, and that means cooler weather, pumpkin spice, football, and stylish sweaters from Soulmates. Whether you're cheering at the game, watching from the comfort of your couch, or just out enjoying the change of colors, make sure you're dressed for the season with the latest fall fashions from Soulmates. Find your perfect look with warm, cozy styles that are just right for every event. Visit them at 222 South Gillette Avenue, downtown Gillette. Soulmates, where fall fashion kicks off and keeps you a step ahead all season long.
Looking for exceptional dental care? Powder River Dental is here for you. We are a dedicated team that is committed to creating healthy, beautiful smiles. Whether it is a routine checkup, more involved dental treatments, Invisalign, or implants, our friendly professionals ensure you and your family leave with a smile. Visit us today and discover why Powder River Dental is a trusted choice in your community. Call us at 682-6655 or 682-6771 to schedule your appointment. Come visit the good guys and a gal where our patients are family.
And welcome back here with more of the Gillette Game Plan live here at the Pizza Ranch. And we're here with our Carson Eichscheid, who came away with the game-winning field goal once again, 27-yarder this time. It was a 25-yarder the first time against Central. But, one thing that we kind of talked about during the end of the game, you came up, we talked. It just felt like the same situation over and over again, and you were just in the moment, ready to get it done.
No, that's exactly what happened. I mean, same spot. I felt it just walking up to the same spot. You had all the confidence in the world from last one, and
same side of the football field too.
Same spot, like within 2 yards.
Within 2 yards. So it was a 25-yarder and a 27-yarder, and that's crazy. The exact same spot. So now here comes the fun question about this, because we talked about in the situation Coulter. I mean, he took all the way off towards the right side, and he didn't get out of bounds. So then you're having to spike it really fast, but now you're all the way on this side of the hash mark and everything. Was that where you wanted it? Did you want it on that side, or did you want it in the middle? Where were you trying to? Where did you tell Coach you're like, hey, put it here and we'll get her done?
At that point, Coach wasn't listening. He was in the game. He was there. He was watching Coulter go, and when you're that close, I don't feel like it matters too much.
Yeah.
You get enough adrenaline going, and you're within range, well within range. You're just gonna put it up every time.
It kind of feels like you're 2 for 2 on really clutch field goals, and if it ever comes down to those situations, and it just kind of feels like it's just going to be automatic, but the kick literally felt like it could have been gone for like 50. I mean, like it was just so powerful when you kicked it. Did you kind of feel like, man, I just put too much into it, or were you just like, I'm sending this through the goal and it can just go over the fence? I don't care.
No, that's exactly. I'm like, no, they're not going to have a chance to block it. It's going to be gone before they get here.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I was like, Thunder Basin was like, I watched and I saw a guy dive, and I was just like, he was just like a smidge late, and I was just like, and that ball just like, pew. I was like, yeah, that's good, but obviously can't call it good until the refs go up with it. So, but if you had to, in a chance, say against Sheridan coming up, you had to kick a 40-yarder, maybe a 45-yarder. Do you think have you been practicing in those scenarios?
I have a little bit. Before the South game, we were doing some warm-ups. I hit a 60-yarder from midfield.
60.
Well, a sad part, I didn't get it on video, but I got a 55 on video, so that made me happy. But
you hit a 60. You're going to have to send me that video. I'm going to need it for this week. So a 55-yard field goal, and then you've hit a 60, but you didn't get it on video. So video where it didn't happen, basically?
Yeah, he wasn't there. And then we were going back out for warm-ups, official warm-ups and pads, and we were like, okay, we should probably video this maybe.
So what do you want to – in football, I know you do a lot, but, I mean, coming in as, like, a kicker as well, what – Are you wanting to continue college? Like if you want to play college football, are you wanting to be a kicker? Or are you wanting to, what are you wanting to do?
I think it'd be cool to be a kicker. Just show up, kind of do your little thing, and not risk your body every day. That's always a nice thing.
Yeah.
But also being in the box, playing linebacker or wherever you end up at is always fun. Just the camaraderie you build, sweating and doing your thing with your guys every day. It's awesome.
But you enjoy being a kicker?
Oh yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Being the guy that comes in at the end of the day and saves the day.
Yeah, and making all the PATs, doing what you can to.
Yeah, I think I have more points on the season than Coulter Lang actually.
We're gonna hold on. I'm gonna see if that's true. Cause
I think I'm third in the state. I was looking at my grandma brought it up to me actually.
Third in the state for all-purpose.
For all-purpose scoring.
Oh, there's yards. You're scoring. Yeah.
No way.
You really are.
That's awesome.
You're at 48 points. He's at 42. He's got 7 touchdowns. You got 0, but you got 11 field goals, 15 extra points made. That's insane. I didn't actually think that was the case, but that's pretty impressive.
It's kind of funny.
I
tease him a little bit. I tease him a little bit. He
I
gets
mean, I
kick out
would
of it.
too. You're 11 for 11 in field goals, and you're 15 of 19 in extra points.
Couple blocked in there. That still gets under my skin a little bit, even if it's a good stat.
Like as Walker said, I mean, best kicker in the state. I don't disagree. My goodness, you know, I've looked at more of you as like, you know, in the linebacker role. You know, I kind of look at just like a kicker. I haven't really, like, to be honest, I didn't really fully look at all the kicking stats. And now I'm looking at it, and I'm like, why was I not looking at all this stuff in the first spot? Because this is storylines after storylines. It will be in this week, and if you send me that 55-yarder, that's going to be on the video this upcoming week too. So, obviously, you feel like in a field goal situation against Sheridan, feel like you could get it done in those regards. But when you look at this team offensively, what are things that you guys are really going to have to focus on, key in on, to get the job done this week?
We've been working a lot with not just the fly sweep motions, but any sort of motion and flowing to the ball, making sure we got 11 guys within 5 yards of the ball every time, making sure we can get gang tackles if, you know, someone pops loose, moving as a unit.
Moving as a unit is the big thing. So, I mean, tell the viewers and listeners what do you like to do for fun? What does Carson like to do? Kick field goals left and right?
I don't know. I don't think there's a lot of downtime to have fun sometimes.
So you're just a working man.
Not always. School and sports take up, I would say, a majority of the time, and then I try and go hang out with all my family members that are in town. A lot of family in town. I have lunch every week with one set of grandparents, and then I go to the others for a Sunday dinner every week. So
that's awesome. No, that's always great, is when you can spend time with family in those regards. That's awesome. Are you? I mean, you play soccer too, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, of course you do. So, I mean, obviously, you know, one, if you want to play football, I mean, or football, whichever you prefer, soccer, football, whatever. When you play soccer, obviously, you know, you guys had a pretty solid run this past year too, and obviously trying to look for a state championship coming up this year. What in both aspects of it, is there a certain technique that you have to use differently than kicking a football than a soccer ball, or is it pretty much all the same motion?
Yes and no. It depends on how you're trying to strike the soccer ball. So if you're playing defense and you're trying to clear it out, just get it out away from the net, it's the same concept as kicking a football.
Okay.
Just toe down, head down, drive it, get it out. Much power as possible. But if you're passing the ball, you're open up your foot, maybe passing with your closer to heel a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just a little bit softer.
Have you been working on your onside kicks too?
No, not really. A little bit, but
a little bit.
We try to include at least 1 or 2 a week.
1 or 2 a week. Now, can you do some squibbers?
Yeah, I don't know. We've worked on a couple different types just to see just playing with it, trying to figure out what works best, what we feel like is more fun sometimes.
Yeah, I kind of also felt like that Thunder Basin really couldn't take the football out of the end zone really much at all this past week. And that's kind of how it's been throughout all your guys' opponents. So you think that's been something that's kind of really helped in the special teams realm for you guys?
Putting the ball in the back of the end zone, you mean? Yeah, I would say it's a confidence booster. You know, nobody has to go. Everybody on that special teams on the kickoff, they're out there because they want to hit it. Those guys some of them are crazy. Like James Hahn, he's the maniac, gets down there and he's trying to race kids, making it a competition. So they're kind of bummed out, but they're also happy that they get to move on to defense right then and after.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate your time. We're kind of out of time, or running out of time. We're going to talk with Coach one last time, but three quick key things that you guys need to do to beat Sheridan this week.
So we got to have disciplined eyes and staying with our assignments, moving with different motions, and just trusting the guys around you and the calls that are getting put in by the coaches.
Awesome. Well, that's Carson Eichscheid. We will see you guys here in a moment. We've got a 30-second timeout. We'll talk with Coach to wrap things up. We'll be back after this.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand, and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic. Professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. BighornDental.com.
Fisher Sand and Gravel has you covered for all your projects from large to small, commercial and residential, with 2 locations, the State Line Quarry in Beulah and the Newcastle Quarry. Competitive pricing serving the area with over 50 years, with great product, knowledge, and service. Call them at 605-642-5760 and see them online at FisherIND.com.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom-designed automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or email gatetech@westernserviceswi.com.
And welcome back here with more of the Gillette Game Plan, wrapping things up here at Pizza Ranch. And back here with Coach. And Coach, you've heard from all your guys now. You heard from your crew, and you've heard from all the different guys. You heard from James Hahn, from Dixon. Then you also heard from your kicker, Carson, who also was a linebacker. What are some big things that you've kind of learned today from them?
The biggest thing, they're humble. That's one thing that we teach in our program, that they know what to do and not to do, and they accept that. A lot of teams, even from college to pro, they don't know. They're just like perfect in their world. But for us to hear the things, and I'll go back to Coach Gars. He had family night. He couldn't make it, but I'll go back to him and talk to him about the humbleness of our players, because we always want them to be humble, and we can get better instead of I'm perfect. This is how it goes. So I just think the humbleness.
Absolutely. Well, let's take a look at what's kind of been going on standings-wise. I mean, obviously, when we kind of look at this, there's some mess-ups on here. It should be Laramie that's supposed to be 3-5 on the year as well. But obviously, you got Campbell County, Sheridan, both of you guys still undefeated. Cheyenne still has only lost one. It kind of feels like in the playoff in perspective, whoever wins this game this week pretty much takes control at first.
Yes, sir. That's the goal. We want first. We're not settling for second and third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, or ninth, or 10th. But I just think that our kids. The thing is with us is that we teach is our kids know that we were the underdogs coming into this. So being in the position we're in, we want to take advantage of it. Not in a bad way, but more of a good way of saying that we deserve to be here. We could play with the Sheridans. We could play with the East, instead of coming up short every year.
Yeah. And those are the big things. I mean, really focusing on you can be this, you could be that. When obviously looking at here, two teams right now that look like they're going to be eliminated, Cheyenne South, Rock Springs. Top 8 right now, Thunder Basin, Kelly Walsh, Laramie, Natrona. Then your top 4, which Cheyenne Central finished in the middle of the pack last year, but really looks like they might end up getting that 4th spot. And it might be in a 4 first 5 there between Central and Natrona, with Natrona losing to Kelly Walsh this past week. That was kind of crazy. So, and then we also look at senior night. Obviously, that's a big thing coming up this week. What does it mean for you as a coach getting to see all your seniors?
I think the biggest thing is these guys are the definition of our program. I mean, they came in with a foundation at the beginning of the season before camp, and they're leaders. I mean, of course, we're going to miss them, but we want to send them out with that state championship. I did senior night with my kid last year, and it's hard because it's like these kids go off and live their lives after this, and you miss them because they play a big part of me. I tell people I have 70 kids, literally counting my own,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
just to have those seniors here, I talk to some of them from last year still. So every year I try to keep in touch with them to let them know, like, hey, this ain't something that we can forget about each other. Like, you're stuck with me. You changed my life, because I was on the couch, honestly. Like, you changed my life, and I've been with them 2 years. I was a volunteer last year, went to paid this year. So, like, me and them, their parents letting them be part of my life just as much as I am them. So
that's awesome. I love getting to hear that. Well, Campbell County again will take on Sheridan this Friday night. Game time will be at 6 p.m. They're at Campbell Stadium. You can listen on 97.3 Campbell FM, BasonsRadio.com. You can also go on YouTube, Basin Sports Network, to watch the game as well. So going to be a big Friday night, senior night. Don't miss it. Going to be a good time there on Friday. Well, Coach, we appreciate your time, and best of luck against Sheridan, and best of luck on keeping your emotions in check on senior night.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having us. It's a joy, man. Every week we look forward to it. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. We'll be back again next week. It will be on Monday. Monday, not on Tuesday. It will be on Monday next week from 7:40 to 8:40 for Campbell County, 6:30 to 7:30 for Thunder Basin. It's the last week of regular season next week. Don't miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And Campbell County has 2 tough matches coming up. First, they got to focus on Sheridan this week. We will see you guys next time here on the Gillette Game Plan.